the show.
Dude, I used to have a fucking...
But you don't think it would have been funny if I would have pulled
I would have been like, let me see that.
I'd have been like, fuck.
What kind is it? I used to have a Rock Island.
Ruger 100.
Rock Island 3, fucking...
No safety?
No. Mine was, yeah, 357, snub nose.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Talking guns.
Talking guns off the
Firearms.
rip. Ooh.
I had to
Weapons of
surrender
death.
mine.
Yes. You're not even allowed to have one. Let's talk about what you have now on camera.
Okay.
What's up, Sean? Welcome.
What up?
What's up, Tony?
Hi.
Hi. You got dropped off by your girlfriend.
Sure, in her giant truck.
Speak on that. Let's speak on that.
My car overheated on the highway.
Didn't you just throw a bunch of money into it and they told you to do some work and you said no?
The work that they wanted me to do is not related to this problem, so it's just car's completely
Bro, and
fucked.
at least you have a girl that's down to drop you off. I'd
sure.
fucking lean into that shit. That's nice.
Yeah, she's got the.
Where's your wife,
Tacoma.
dude? Your wife didn't drop you off.
My wife's touching other men right now, stabbing them.
How does that make you feel?
Not great,
She
but
stabbed
I like
me, so...
I like the paychecks.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. The paychecks are growing, you guys, man. The wife is doing great.
That's what's up.
Anyone listening wants to get a tattoo, Mama Teresa, dude. She's booked out like 2 months right now, which is the sign of a very successful artist.
What should I get?
What should you get? A gun.
I kind of want to get the flag of Sicily. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's 3 interlocking
Guns?
arms.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking crazy.
Do you have any ties to Sicily, or are we just ripping it because it's cool?
I'm Sicilian.
Are you going to get the Bible in it too? You know who has the Bible in their flag?
Ew.
DR.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah, did you know that?
Look how
No,
fucking
I don't
nuts
believe
this
that.
flag is.
That is crazy.
Interlocking legs with a Medusa head in the middle of it.
Pull up the DR flag for our doubting golf shirt wearing homo guest.
I was
Dominican
golfing, so
Republic flag.
Exactly.
I have this thing shoving up my fucking mouth. There
At
we
least,
go.
I
yeah.
don't see the Bible.
There is no Bible.
The DR flag has the Bible.
He
in
just
it.
made that up, dude. I knew that was what it was.
Bro, it's there in the middle of the thing. It's for your fucking phone sucks. Flag features a white cross in the center, dividing a blue rectangles, the national coat of arms.
Someone lied to this man early on.
No Bible.
No Bible.
There's a Bible on there, dude.
You just read what was on there and you didn't say Bible.
The
It's right
coat.
there in the middle, you fuck. It's very small in the middle.
There's a Bible in there.
There's a fucking book underneath.
How do you
the
know it's
cross.
the Bible?
Because it's state.
How do you know it's not Huckleberry Finn?
Ask the fucking internet if it's the Bible.
How do you know it's not Twilight Book 3 New
You
Moon?
can't really believe the internet these days. That's the problem.
The Bible is on the Dominican Republic flag. This is a fucking matter of fact. Okay? This is just a matter of fact.
Sean was right. You can't believe the internet. You know what you can believe?
What?
The Bible.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. No, you cannot.
Hating ass James going to hell.
We were walking.
Guess where my girl was at before she picked me up?
And we walked through
Church.
the desert. It was very difficult.
She went to church.
Sounds like a pretty awesome girl.
Yeah.
James
Woman
is
of God.
anti. I'm surprised you even said Bible. What are you putting that on? You're always flashing your money
Because
around,
I
dude.
forgot to put
What's
it away.
up with that?
No, I noticed that you were going to say that.
That's
so I
his
said-
God.
And
Put it on
he
there.
loves
worships
taking it
money.
out and then acting like it's an accident.
No, I was
This
just
is the
trying
third
to-
time that's happened.
Yeah, man. I'm just flexing on you.
Yeah.
That's
I saw
all.
a lot of ones in that
There-
stack.
you know why I have a lot of ones? Because I go to a lot of AA meetings. Oh, shit. I go to a lot of
Oh.
book club. And I always like to have cash.
Bleep it out.
Yeah. I can't stand it when motherfuckers are at book club and I know they got scratch and they don't put shit in the basket.
No.
Drives me
Sound like
fucking
you're
crazy.
But dude, that's like
Introducing
this.
a Chief Keef song.
I feel like that's the same concept of like church when they pass the basket. It's like, so I have to pay to be here.
No, because the fucking thing doesn't exist without money because we live in America. So if this thing doesn't get money, it doesn't ask for anyone's for support other than the people that
Yeah. Well, I'm also
benefit from it.
I'm also poor. I'm new, so.
I am bothered.
I do
I'm
give
new
people
to the
like a
book
year.
club.
I
Okay,
usually give people like a year.
Yeah.
Just
new.
like pizza, you know? Pizza's cool.
The church that my girl went to has 15 different brands. It's like a chain.
Yeah. Which one is it?
Radiant.
Dude, don't even get me started.
going to Radiant,
It's a scam.
What's wrong with it?
They literally will try to make you believe that you aren't going to go to heaven if you don't tithe to the church while they're recording it off $50,000 cameras and like a full production set.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm anti-radiant. I'd rather just go to the Catholic Church and be.
That's what I'm
fucked.
telling her.
Yeah,
She's like, I love the music there. I'm like, come to the Catholic church. We sing only slow, sad
Yeah.
songs.
yeah.
So she's doing church now, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Godly woman.
Looking for something.
Yeah.
On a search for something.
She's going to get your wife interested in it as well. And then you're going to have to convert.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
Good luck.
We're waiting for you,
Good
bro.
luck.
I think the first thing, like
Teresa and I share very, very similar values and outlooks on
that
this.
was like one of the first things I learned about you was just that you're like anti.
I'm not anti anything. I'm just not.
It's not
that.
bad to be anti. You can own it, like just own it.
I'm not though because
No,
this
he's
was
scared.
this was a big part of my recovery.
You just know this is going out to the public.
No, I'm fucking shit.
So we call it recovery, but call it book club at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just can't name the specific fellowship.
Yeah. So
It's in the
I.
traditions.
But
Okay.
but my recovery, you know, one of the first like steps that I took was like recognizing religion as a good thing because I had always had a negative look on it. It's just so happens that recently certain people keep quoting it and sort of like tapping it
forgive
like
them, for
it's
they know not
like
what
they're
they
grabbing
do.
some moral high ground
Yeah.
because they
Dude,
believe in some
It's
sort of
because it
book.
irritates you, and it amuses
I
me
know.
to
Yeah.
irritate you.
I know.
I went to Catholic school for 18 years.
And I'm pretty
so-
sure I'm getting
Dang.
trolled by like
Yeah.
3 other people today too. So
You're getting what?
trolled by like 3 other people today.
Why?
Well, Cole is trolling me because we're going on vacation soon and he's acting really stupid about it.
Can you do me a favor? Will you tell him to get in touch with a guy named Andreas,
Okay.
who he's spiritually mentoring, who's been trying to call him?
Really?
I promised him. I'd
Bro,
call
is
him.
that a jewel? Hell yeah. Where's my.
I probably who else? My mom was trolling me.
Controlled by your mom is
And-
vicious.
Oh, dude, my daughter today. We go to the park and she's like, we're trying to ride bikes out in the street and by my house. It's just bad. It's just too dangerous, you know? And I'm like, this isn't working. So she throws a huge fit. And I'm like, well, let's just go to the park. And she's like, I'm never riding my bicycle again. And I was like, yeah, I
Sounds
know.
like something I would say.
But just for today, I told her, I said, just for today, like I was reading a fucking NA prayer to her. I was like, let's just ride the bicycle today. And if you don't like it, we'll donate it on the way home. And she's like, okay, I'm down. Let's do it. She wrapped the Osborne Park. I don't know if you know this park. It's off of Osborne on the river. She probably biked like a mile. Literally. She rode around this park twice.
What's her last time doing it?
And then
Yeah, she's gotta soak it
dude,
up.
She was biking uphill. I think I can take the training wheels off. And then we get to the playground and she hits the monkey bars. She's never successfully done the monkey bars. First try all the way across 16 monkey bars, dude.
Because she was pissed at you.
It's because she wasn't thinking about it, man. I cried a little bit on the monkey bars. It was pretty cool.
You were hanging from the monkey bars with tears streaming down your face.
I was.
I thought didn't this whole conversation start with you were getting trolled?
His daughter trolls him constantly.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He gets intellectually dominated by a 5-year-old.
I was going to say, it sounds like she really got the best of you on that one.
Always. And then we went home and her and I sat down and watched the third portion of Saving Private Ryan together.
The third
What?
portion.
You can't be showing her that shit.
Dude, at least it's not the beginning.
It's life, dude. It's war. It's life.
Oh my god.
The beginning's the
They
worst.
read a lot of Bible stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that movie not at all make you reconsider? Because my God believes that sometimes you got to do violence and
Yeah,
wage war.
you
bro.
should watch Fury. That's another good
That's a
one.
good movie.
That's even more Bible. There's a guy named Bible.
Oh.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf, who had the most all-time interview recently. I
It
don't
was
know
great.
if you guys caught
No,
that.
he's missing it because he can't YouTube right now.
You can't YouTube.
He's not
And
YouTubing
the guy that's interviewing him,
Yeah.
he and I have a complicated past. We're Eskimo brothers. He
Oh yeah, that'll
ran
get
into him in public with the girl that we were both sleeping with, and he was rude to me.
Ooh. He got owned.
He told me he was in the Suicide Boys.
He did, really?
Yeah.
He's not, though.
I was like, I see you filming stuff around town. Like, what's this about? Because he was doing like his old show, which was called Quarter Confessions in New Orleans. He was like, yeah, I'm in the Suicide Boys. It was pretty
You
funny
actually
in
know that guy?
retrospect.
I thought you
met
were-
him a couple times.
Yeah, I've never seen him before that, but I guess he's
He's a big deal.
Yeah,
Shia LaBeouf's into the Bible too in real life. Hey, he's
Shia LaBeouf is a member of our fellowship, but unfortunately, it seems like he is falling on some hard
he
times.
doesn't give a fuck.
no.
But he has an interview with John
typical man.
Bernthal where he's like talking all this program shit.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I gotta work my steady program every day, and he talks so fast. You can tell he just gets manic when he's off the sauce.
You know who else's fellow program is RFK Jr. 43 years.
Really?
Yep.
Daily meetings too. This guy.
Yeah, he said that's my medicine. I don't care. He said, I don't care if I die of COVID. I gotta go to my meetings.
Yeah. They talk about it a lot. You know, him and Theo talks a lot about it and all that bullshit. I don't agree with that, but
You know what I was thinking about? You know how
what were you thinking about?
You know how you'll like when you're trying not to nut, you think about baseball or whatever.
Took this to a weird place, but
I was
yes.
thinking about you're trying not to nut, so you're thinking about all of our brave soldiers that died in World War II, but then you take it too far and you start crying.
It's a good technique. I mean, mission accomplished at that point, right?
I think of car accident
You're like saluting.
I don't
while you're
even
fucking-
try to think because there's no chance. I'm fucked either way.
I think of
so.
car accident victims. I think of like a family in a minivan that got like T-boned by an 18-wheeler and like
See how it just come instantly.
Yeah.
partially decapitated teenagers and shit. There's a book, one of Palahniuk's books has some very descriptive. I think it was Invisible Monsters.
Yeah, it's nasty. Did you cry during Saving Private Ryan?
Originally, yeah, you know, the Giovanni Ribisi one really got me.
That's
yeah,
rough.
yeah, but I didn't finish it. That was
Have
a
you-
movie.
You've seen it though.
I have,
right?
but it's been a long time, dude.
Dude, that movie.
I saw it when I was like 9.
Starring
maybe.
Thomas J. Hanks, dude, the man, and another very famous very underrated Tom Sizemore. Who has since passed.
Sizemore is so good in that.
Sizemore's the man, bro. He died a few
Spielberg
years
made him take drug tests when he was doing the movie because he didn't want him to be on dope.
He was a
Making the movie.
cocaine head, big time. That guy. He was in True Romance. It was really
Yeah,
good.
I know.
Him and Chris
He
Penn.
loves to just list.
He's a listener.
This is a hard-
several films.
He's got to flex his listing
This
capabilities.
is a hard movie for this too because there's a ton of people
Yeah.
that are in all kinds of great shit. This is like a brotherhood of up and coming actors. At this point.
It's like a band of brothers.
Almost,
Yeah.
Did you cry at any point?
Not this time. No. You know, the opening though, I'll say that at this age, the age that I'm at now, I totally look at death differently, like more seriously.
For sure.
And it is very sad. You just see people's lives ending. And something
Yeah.
I noticed about this time around, the final shot of the beach where it's all the bodies, there's no faces. They don't hit it. There's nobody's laying on their back. Everyone's laying on their stomach or on their side, and you see no one's face. Where the water is blood, you know,
Yeah.
it's like just bodies. I wonder if that was intentional. I didn't notice that.
Well, I'll tell you something. I think part of the way that he sets this up is he shows you a bunch of people die right at the beginning, and then he waits until later to show you like the Giovanni Ribisi death scene.
Yeah.
Then you get some idea of the impact of this. You're like, I know this guy now. I've followed this guy through this movie, and I get to see up
And
close.
he's
like,
the medic too.
him.
He's like the worst one to die.
So then,
he's not even a fighter.
then you think about, holy shit, that happened to. What I actually wrote this down. You know, in that battle that I watched at the beginning, 10,300 people, Americans only, died in that battle.
And like
Each one of those was a person as developed as this guy and went
Yeah.
through, you know, if
That's-
they didn't just get pop, like had a similar thing.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about.
And some of them were dying too from just jumping off the boat. That was, it was the gunfire, and then they were jumping off the boat and drowning and all that stuff.
Yeah,
because
they
they
had
had all that
too much-
gear.
too heavy.
Yeah.
Did you watch it this week? Were you able to get it in?
I did, yeah. We finished it last night.
I wasn't able to finish it, man. I'll go finish it tonight.
Sounds like
though.
you didn't try hard enough. If I were to say,
Think what you want, man. Troll me, dude, all day.
I ain't trolling. I'm just saying how it is.
What part do you think would make me cry?
What part do I think would make you cry?
Knowing what you know about me.
I don't know. I can't think like that right now.
It was very close to the beginning. It's when he's reading so I hadn't seen this since I was like 9. I didn't remember this, but the Marshall's reading the letter, and I was like,
Oh,
and then
the
along,
Abraham Lincoln
along with
letter?
him, I just said Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you didn't.
And
Really?
Tess was like, "Are you crying?" I fucking love Lincoln so much, dude.
Do you really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I'm a big presidents guy.
Yeah? And
I
he's
love-
one of your favies?
Lincoln is one of my favorites. He's a
I don't know much about the guy.
secret bisexual, which a lot of people don't know that.
Really?
And just he was a self-made man, you know.
Yeah.
Went straight to law school. Like didn't have a fucking elementary education and just taught himself to read and went to law school.
It is kind of crazy to
The way
think
he
about
the way he
people
met
back
his
then.
lifelong boyfriend, I love this story, is he went into like this general store. Which general store used to sell everything. So he went in there and he was
Even like gay sex partners?
it would seem. He went in and
That's why I went in there.
he needed a bed. So he went to talk to the owner, Joshua Speed. He's like, "Yo, I need a bed." And Joshua Speed's like, "All right, we got beds." And he couldn't afford it. Lincoln was like, "Damn, I don't have enough money." And Joshua Speed is just like, "I mean, you can just come sleep in my bed with me."
Jeez.
And then they were friends for life. Lincoln would write him letters being like, "I miss your body, bro."
Oh man.
Why
I
didn't
didn't know
Daniel
Lincoln had it
Day-Lewis
like
touch
that.
on this?
What?
Why didn't they do this in the Daniel Day-Lewis movie, dude?
Because people debate it. There's some historians that don't buy into it, but the Log Cabin Republicans is like the gay Republican group, and they're named that because a lot of
Really?
people think Lincoln was fruity.
I did not know any of that.
And there's also his wife went crazy in the White House, partially maybe because she lost some children, but also partially because she knew that her husband.
Didn't
was-
everybody lose children back then? Wasn't that like
It
part
was
of
very
being-
normal.
Yeah. But you're losing a child, and you're like reaching out for comfort from your husband, and he's over there.
He's just getting boned by the general store manager.
I think he was a bottom, tall guy.
I don't know. He sounds freaky. He sounds like he'd be into that
He
shit.
was so freaky. Yeah, Marfan
Yeah.
syndrome, like just crazy body,
Really?
weird dude, and
he-
saved our country.
He had to be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to be dominant all the time. So I
sure.
think when he was in the gay scene, he's just like, I need to,
This is when I get to let go.
yeah.
Interesting.
Switch roles.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to be
Other
dominant.
guys got to stand up on like a stool. To
Climb a fucking ladder.
But yeah, that letter fucking got me because he's like, they gave their lives for freedom, and I was like,
Very well written. So I really like how that letter was written.
he's
That's
an
good.
incredible orator and writer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then that got me thinking about some of my other favorite presidential stuff. Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy's mom and wife died in the same week from typhoid, and he would write in his journal like pages on pages every day. And there's just like one page from the page that his wife died after his mom had died 2 days later. It just says, "The light has gone out of my life."
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty sad.
I love our country. I love my country so much, bro.
Hell yeah, brother.
I didn't
And this
know.
movie, this was the last good war, you know? You think about the fact that they were going through, I guess not the exact same shit, but that we had American servicemen
Yeah.
risking their lives and dying
We've been having
for
to
Vietnam.
We've been having to
Yeah,
make them up
nobody
since
fucked
then.
with Vietnam.
It's so weird, and there's no
What
risk
about
to America.
what about Korea?
Also not important.
No.
No.
But it gave birth to MASH.
Okay, great point.
Yeah, I mean, without Korean War,
Have you seen the movie?
do you? Dude, I was.
We should do some Robert Altman movies. On
one of
here.
the
They're
first
all so
times.
good.
One of the first times, probably the first time I ever went and accidentally slipped into a K-hole. I was watching the movie MASH, and it did not sit well with me because it wasn't the show, but it was MASH, and it was the
On
sep-
ketamine, that would be very confusing.
It was
to me.
upsetting the fucking shit. And you know, the movie, MASH is very serious. And that song, well, suicide is painless, that you learn that song that you grew up with, it's like this upbeat sort of melody, is actually a very dark song that they're like doing to, right? That guy tries to kill himself. I think I remember. And it's just like, yeah, it sent me into this
It's so-
existential crisis.
It's a dark movie. It's
Well,
a dark
yeah.
comedy, like most Robert
Yeah,
Altman's
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we should, man. We only get to do what people pick,
Sure, it's true.
you know?
You guys should start picking.
Why did you pick? Well, we do sometimes. We just do it, just me and him.
Why did I pick Saving Private Ryan?
I gave you a lot of time.
No, you didn't. You started texting me. Or no, you called me and I was golfing. And then you said
Every time I call you,
and then you
you're
said
golfing.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
So then I immediately got flustered. And
How movie will prove I'm not gay?
yeah. So then to counteract the comment, I was like, I need to think of something very masculine. And Saving Private Ryan came
Bunch
out.
of guys.
I was
But
gonna
also-
say Steel Magnolias.
Also, Saving Private Ryan is my favorite movie, and I have seen it, no joke, probably 50 times.
I mean,
I've always been enticed by like war movies, and I know it's very dramatized, but I've always been enticed by the military and that bravery of just being able to sign up for something and just like not knowing when your time is going to come. And
I was a
I
little
don't
more
know.
caught up in the theme of the backstory this time than I think I had been in the past. Well, not backstory, but because it's a movie about World War II, but it's about this specific story and how everyone's like, this is fucking bullshit. We're all dying to go save one person. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But then Tom Hanks has a really good monologue talking to Tom Sizemore where he's like, every guy that dies, you maybe save 10 people, and that's how you justify it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, is that just a metaphor for like life? You just do what you got to do no matter what, like even if it doesn't seem like it's making sense. Like, what is the morality of the tale? What do you think?
It was very complicated.
Exactly. What do you think, Sean?
I mean, I haven't put a ton of thought into that specific question, but I think it's very deep in the fact of sometimes you're called to do something in life that you might not necessarily agree with or see at first hand the importance of it. But if you look at the bigger picture, the way I look at it is people were dying regardless, and just because their mission was to save one man, Tom Hanks said it, the more that they accomplish over there, the more people they're saving theoretically. So I think it dives deeper into the fact of doing something not blindly. I don't want to say blindly, but doing something, doing hard shit. You know what I mean? Signing up for something and completing a task. And I love when Tom Hanks is getting bitched at and they're asking him to start complaining and all that stuff, and he's like, no, that's not how it works. You always complain to somebody above you.
Griping goes up.
Yeah, griping goes up. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's how I would look at it, is just saying yes to hard shit and understanding that there's usually a bigger picture at play.
Duty.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of it too is just like, hey man, nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
We sort of making up the rules as we're going along here.
Well, I think too,
And
they also signed, like, that's their job. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe it had been drafted, so not everybody
Well,
volunteered for that.
I shouldn't
shit.
say volunteer, but at the end of the day, even
was
a
there a
draft,
draft
is still
for
your
World War
job.
II?
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a draft for World War II? Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
sure? Was it ever actually like enacted? Was there anybody that went
Yes.
to World War II?
Yes.
That's why they were
You
all so
saying that
young.
a lot.
so many
Confidence.
people.
I don't think that's accurate.
Yes.
I don't.
100%.
That's why they were all so
It
young.
was in Vietnam too.
Yeah.
I know there was a draft in Vietnam and it was a much bigger deal. That's what I'm saying. In World War II, there wasn't like a serious draft going on.
There was.
But people didn't need to be drafted.
Yes, they did.
Most people were like signing up anyway.
No, there was. Do you know how long it took for? We had to be attacked in Pearl Harbor to go into that war.
The
And there were
war
still
was-
people who didn't want to do it.
Yeah, the war was going on a long time before we even fucked around in it.
Yeah.
We were
Yes.
sitting there watching it. Yeah.
Charles Lindbergh was over here being like, "Fuck that, we're not. We should be on Germany's side." Was out
Really?
here agitating in favor of. Yeah, there were a lot of American Nazi sympathizers as well. Fascist pigs.
Yeah, and the Communist Party too was fucking all over in America. There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, and Hitler and Stalin had a pact up till a certain point. Like
Yeah.
they were clicked up. He should have. If they remained linked up, we would all be speaking Russian or German right now.
100%.
Because America did a lot, but the Soviet Union won that war, really. And to do it, they lost 30 million people.
I know.
Have you guys seen Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned a lot during that movie about
The
World War
movie was
II.
hard for me to follow.
Really?
Yeah, I should say the Soviet Union won the war against Germany.
Yeah.
But the Pacific Theater, the A bomb was obviously kind of essential because the Japanese character was like, they would rather die than surrender.
Yeah, that was their mentality. It was like a well-known thing.
Isn't that why
we
there
aren't
was a
going to
second
stop?
Yeah, they had to
Because the
drop
first
two on
bomb,
them.
they were
it was a
like,
show of force.
after
yeah.
the first bomb, they were like, meh.
Well, I think it
They were
was
like, all right, wham, and whacked them
I
again.
think it
They're
was like
okay,
kind of
okay.
yeah. I think it was more of a sign because it was like a few days apart, but it was more of a sign of like we will keep doing this.
I heard a story that we dropped the first bomb and that they wanted to maintain, they were ready to conditionally surrender, but the condition was that they were to maintain control of their armed forces. And we were like, no, fuck that. And they were like, well, then
Yeah.
we're going to keep fighting. And we were like, okay, and then dropped another one.
yeah, America doesn't seem to like that. I
And
feel
we
like
were
that's
like-
what's going on in Iraq.
Well, yeah,
right?
we
Iran
needed an
right now.
unconditional surrender.
Yeah.
is what we needed.
So what percentage do you think were drafted versus volunteered for World War II? Since you seem pretty confident that they didn't need to do a draft.
20%.
No, I think
61%
yeah,
were
I was
drafted.
going to say way higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the primary source for manpower. Voluntary enlistment ended in 1942, December 1942.
Because I
World
think
War
World
II
War
was so
One,
nuts,
World
bro.
War One ended like it left people with a bad taste in their mouth, and they were like, "Fuck that."
World War I was over nothing also.
Yeah.
There was not there wasn't like an imperial power at play there that was like actively annexing other countries and like had designs on world domination. It was all about, if you really go into the history of World War I don't understand it that well, but it's like beef between these different cousins. Like the Duke of Prussia didn't
Yes,
fuck with the
yeah.
guy from France or whatever.
I thought,
And it ended with like they just like barely redrew the lines of Europe and they punished Germany and that was it. So World War One was nasty stuff. The trench warfare, the mustard gas.
All the
and that Hitler was a part of that. That's like a big part of his story. Is
For sure.
He was like in World War One, and I think he even got captured or some shit, and that's where
Yes.
he wrote
Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
My struggle.
Have you read that?
He's seen Saving Private Ryan like 50 times. I read Mein Kampf probably like 50 times. I'm just playing. I haven't read it, no.
Isn't it hard to translate German?
No.
Doesn't like not translate very well?
I don't think so.
Because like Martin Buber, like the Nietzsche philosophy is like kind of hard to read because it's what's the word?
Transcribed.
Translated? Yeah, it's like just
I like Nietzsche, but it's very very
verbose.
dark and like nothing really fucking matters.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
Power justifies everything.
Yeah.
You got to be the Ubermensch.
Yeah, the Ubermensch, the overseer.
Yeah.
But then his whole philosophy fluttered in the end with the horse.
Oh yeah, we talked about that on here. You know how he died?
No.
So he was like going crazy, kind of drinking a lot. And yeah, his whole philosophy is like sympathy is a weakness.
Yeah.
you know? He saw this guy beating a horse in the street in Turin, and he ran up and like threw his arms around the horse's neck and was like, "Oh, leave the horse
Oh, he
alone."
bitched out on his own philosophy.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
he died a couple days later. That's like the legend about it. I don't know if it's been confirmed, but
I've been liking Adler recently. That's who I've been fucking with.
Adler's the man.
What is it? Not etiology, but teleology.
Yeah.
The concept of like looking ahead and like what,
Compensation too. We've talked about that on here before.
yeah, like what does this moment matter? Living life like a dance, like staying in the moment, and like the past it's relevant, but it doesn't matter anymore. Like the past nor the future really exists. It's only in the right now. So him and Carl Jung, I fuck with.
Yeah, Freud was kind of nuts and was way too horny, but a lot of the people that came after Freud were sick.
Carl Jung, he's obviously a big
He's goated.
proponent of goated, so everybody knows him.
But Adler's whole idea of compensation. Have we talked about this on here before, James?
I don't know.
So the idea is like when you're a baby, when you're a little kid, you feel inferior because adults can accomplish tasks and stuff, right? And so what you do is you compensate. You try to develop
yes.
and learn skills and become an adult. And if you're a healthy adult, you're past that point. You don't need to prove to everybody that you're not inferior anymore. And so you turn your attention to others. You have kids. You start looking out for them. You start to become like a community-minded person. Some people still have the inferiority complex, so they're compensating. They're driving big cars. Maybe they get a lot of tattoos.
Okay, whoa. I mean, you aren't wrong, but let's.
But they're like overcompensating.
100%.
That's where that
Oh
comes from.
yeah, dude, for sure.
And that shit
Tattoo.
makes so much more sense than like, you're stuck in the phallic stage. You are stuck in the anal stage. Like all the
Yeah.
Freud shit is just nutty.
Yeah. I just finished the book, The Courage to Be Disliked, which is a lot of like Adler concepts, but it's written in a form of like a kid coming to basically a philosopher, and it's like all conversational based, but they pull from Adler, and it's all about, you know, basically how to be happy and how to, like what you said, be a part of the community or feel like you're a part of a community. And I would definitely recommend it. It's good. It's a good book. Yeah. Super easy read too. And it also has some Japanese philosopher that had some ties to it, but it like bridges between the two of them.
Miyagi?
So. Mister?
Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah,
Japanese philosopher?
I think he was the one who wrote it, actually.
Wax on, wax off?
Yeah.
That's the only philosophy I fucking need, dude. Just Karate
Yeah.
Kid.
Well, the Adler stuff, that makes sense, dude. That's the
So does
thing.
fucking wax on, wax off.
Yeah, no, but then you get into stuff like Nietzsche, and it's like, what are we fucking
No, I
talking
fucking don't.
about?
I don't fucking
I can't do it.
No, it's just like,
I can't read like real philosophy content shit.
yeah,
It's
it's
too complicated for me.
Yeah, Martin Buber. I was into it when I was in like my 20s and shit, but
His name Martin Buber.
Buber, yeah.
Boomer.
The Knowledge of Man was a book that I had that was very hard to fucking read. This is
Why do you
where I
want to
got
know
the
about
idea.
men?
This is what I used to. This is where I got the idea that it was hard to read German philosophy. That it was hard to translate German to English. Maybe I'm just stupid, which is true, possible.
Maybe.
I'm not great at reading. I don't really get all
You
the
learn slow.
enjoyment out of it, and yet somehow I'm higher functioning than most. Strange.
What?
Yeah.
The most?
Yeah.
Who's the most that you're comparing
Just
to?
most people that I know.
Well,
Yeah, it's weird that like I don't really read books, but yet get a lot more done.
I didn't really get into reading until recently. I think with school, it's just like, I don't know.
I'm actually embarrassed to admit it, but it's agonizing for me. It's very hard for me to read.
Yeah, you learn slow.
Yeah. That's for a lot of people, though.
You're a slow learner.
No.
Do you have to read
I
out
just
loud and
don't
follow
learn-
along with your
I
fingers?
just don't learn that
Sound it
way.
out.
I just don't. My brain doesn't like absorb information visually like that.
How does your brain absorb information?
Physically, by touching things and like breaking things. Like I can take anything apart and put it back together. I can build anything. There's nothing I can't figure out how to fucking take apart and fix. But I can't read the manual. Does very little for me. I have to like recreate its purpose inside of it and then do it. I could probably fix your Subaru if I had the time.
That would be nice.
I won't because you're being so mean to me.
I don't think we're being mean. I think we're just having a back and
Call
forth.
me fucking slow learner, dude.
Well, sometimes
That's not
the truth
look,
hurts,
dude.
dude.
I'm a mental
I
health
don't know.
professional. It's just my diagnosis. I'm not going to call you the R word.
Whoa. I dropped the R word pretty big in front of a bunch of friends the other night, I realized.
Okay.
Is it
It's
bad
fine.
still? We still can't say that?
No.
I say it in group.
I say it all the
I
time.
said it at book club the other night and everybody chuckled. So
That's the thing. We got to get over like thinking that there's something funny or outrageous about it. Because here's the thing. That term emerged to replace, like when they started saying this child is mentally retarded, it was to replace the terms that they had before that, which had become offensive, which were like cretin, idiot, things like this.
Mongoloid.
Mongoloid is a different one. Mongoloid, well, yes, actually.
I like Mongoloid.
Mongoloid is pretty good.
So are you in LCSW?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
You got some acronyms? Let's list off some.
Licensed clinical social worker. bro.
Yeah.
Okay. You're just an SCW?
No, I'm gonna have my MSW, but then you have to go 2 more years of clinical practice supervision. Yeah.
He drives a lot, he tells me.
Me?
Yeah, no, me. My internship, Mondays I go to Zephyr Hills, and then Wednesdays I'm in Newport Richey. So I'm basically just driving all the time.
He was working with Monica for a minute there.
Well, I meant
Previous
that's where
guest,
I work, or intern, I should say. I don't work there, but
Perk.
It's so funny that it's called Perk, dude.
I know.
She invited me out there to speak, and I already knew what it was called, and then I pulled up and it just said Perk in big
Yeah,
letters.
yeah, it's
So funny, dude.
Went with her to Disney on Ice last night with the kids.
Oh, you brought the kids?
Yeah. They
How kind of you.
She had a friend that had has like a box,
yeah.
like a suite or whatever, and there was a free open bar, dude. And all of us were sober, the whole group.
That sucks.
That's
was
lame
a
as
lot of
fuck,
fun.
dude.
It's a waste.
You
So we
should've
bought all this,
definitely-
like they had like a menu and you could get this food. We got s'mores, like make your own s'mores. It came like a hot plate with like a coil and you could toast the marshmallows on it.
The alcohol sounds better.
Yeah, I got sick. I ate too many
Well,
marshmallows.
you had the same outcome if
But
you would
the
have drank.
Disney on Ice folks, they're pretty serious, pretty talented.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
pretty,
think it's like
pretty
a-
impressive.
They're like that's their career.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they're like very high level.
Yeah, no,
It was
I know,
pretty
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like they get on these. There was cables as part of the act, and like the Ariel and whatever the guy's name from that.
Don't act like
Little
you don't
Mermaid.
know. You know his name.
They did this duo, and they both grabbed the cables, and they go like 25 feet in the air, like
Fuck.
a very, very, very high up. And then she's not even on the cable; she's on his legs. It was fucking crazy, dude.
And he's just holding her up with ab strength.
Yeah, well, she's got like her quads wrapped around one foot, and then she's like holding his other foot, and he's holding the cables, and they're like an upside down T, and they're swinging around 25 feet in the air above the ice. It was fucking nuts, dude. I was all worked up. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I love stuff like that.
Yeah, I was,
Circus freaks.
yeah, probably very well paid. I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
Disney ones.
For sure. If they're
know?
getting anything
They're
from
probably
Disney.
making more than the Olympic people are.
I don't think the Olympics they make much.
I've heard that the Olympic
I thought you didn't get paid at all.
Yeah, and that they depend solely on
Sponsorships.
sponsorships.
yeah.
And like the places where these people live, these Olympic athletes, like the athlete quarters at the Olympics.
Olympic
are like
Village.
Yeah, it's like shit. It's famously like
Lots of STDs spreading around.
STDs,
Yeah, because they're just fucking.
The most athletic people in the world.
Yeah, they're just
Clapping cheeks.
Yeah.
not a lot of cheeks though, because they're all too many musculars. There's no big butts.
Dude, there's some hot fucking Olympians,
yeah,
bro.
but they
You're
never have like that
crazy.
love
Michaela
meat on them,
Maroney.
dude.
Bro, one of the figure skaters was a fucking smoke show, dude.
Yeah, but they don't have that soft love meat.
You're
you know what I'm
you're
saying?
correct that they probably lack cheeks. which
Yeah.
is essential for me.
Yeah, cheeks are a big
Cheeks,
deal.
yeah.
It's gotta be
No, I
substantial.
get it, yeah.
But okay, so what I was trying to say was retarded as a term replaced like cretin, which used
Cretin's
to mean
pretty
a
bad.
person whose mental and physical development has been impaired by a deficit of thyroid hormone in fetal or early life, or idiot, which meant like somebody below a certain IQ threshold. Whenever there's a term that's associated with a lack of intelligence, it comes to be offensive. It's called the euphemistic treadmill. So retarded was supposed to be the inoffensive term to replace this.
Oh, yeah.
Then it becomes associated with it. Then it becomes a slur. Then you replace that with something else, with like special education, and now you call somebody special. That's like a slur. You know?
Yeah, what is it now? What is it like?
Developmentally disabled,
I was gonna say like developmentally hindered or some bullshit that'll probably
developmentally
be
delayed is another
Yeah,
one.
Oh,
yeah.
delayed. There you go.
delayed.
Shouldn't you guys be?
They'll
hip,
get there.
Shouldn't you be hip up on this terminology? You're supposed to be like,
No, dude, I
Teaching
work.
people
Dude, I work
about
with
this.
sex offenders. They don't give a fuck what I say.
wow.
Yeah.
How does
Bro,
that like?
The only thing I try to do is just garner their respect and also to like preach to them that like their life isn't over, because a lot of them think that. Because in Florida, once you're a sex offender, you're red dotted for the like, you don't ever come off the list.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, but my thing is, so I don't support what they do at all or whatever they have done. I feel
Sex
like
offenses?
Yeah, sex offenses. But a lot of people, they immediately write them off, and I believe that if you are making an active attempt at bettering your life, who am I to say, because of the shit that I've done, who am I to say that like, oh, you can't be better? You know what I mean? So
I completely agree.
yeah.
There's a whole like thing where it's like kill your local pedophile.
It's just, yeah, and that's what they go through, and then, like, seeing these people, and it was kind of like what we were talking about, like with the movie, and how you like they build up and you like almost have a relationship with the character. It's like now I start to see them as people working with them, and then it's like, dude, they're just normal and they fucking did a really shitty thing, and I remind them that all the time, and I make sure that they acknowledge and like take accountability. But at the same time, it's, hey man, if you want to get better and you want to actually put in the effort, I'm here to help. That's it.
My last job in New Orleans that I got fired from because I was drinking and blowing coke on the job.
Hell yeah.
Blowing.
I worked with juvenile delinquents. I was on their public defense team. So I worked with their lawyer. And yeah, it was like 16-year-old kids with triple murder charges and stuff like that. And that's easy if you read about it in the newspaper to be like, this is a disgusting person.
Right.
You meet them and it's like, with the added element of it's just a kid. Like they're children. That made a horrible fucking decision, but they do not know any better. Growing up in New Orleans, like every single one of them had seen somebody die by the time they were like 12 years old.
Yeah, it's like in the Middle East when you see like kids walking around with AKs and people are like, how the fuck? It's like, dude, if that's your culture and it's the norm there, then we aren't going to understand it. So that's the way I look at it. And again, I don't fucking support what they've done, but I also I don't know. I feel like it's very closed-minded and like small thinking to just be like, oh, this person's a piece of shit. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Just like, I mean, people in the book club, I think, are the same way. Some of them are fucking pieces of shit, and then some of them, they're there to get better.
Do you tell any of these folks that they need to find God?
No, we don't. I don't think it's allowed at where I work.
That's what I love about my job is I get to be like,
Yeah.
you need to find God, bro.
Yeah, we don't do politics or we don't do religion. So
It's not religion necessarily, but I'm just like people.
I might honestly, it's basically my group now, even though I'm just the intern. But I mean, there's only 6 of them, and at this point, they're pretty comfortable with me. So I might just hit them with the tomorrow and just be like, listen,
You gotta find a higher power in
yeah,
your
this
life.
group is about fucking finding God today, boys. Get ready.
Their disease is probably unmanageable, you know?
Yeah.
If you're touching and poking and prodding.
Yeah,
Well, isn't there a spectrum of sexual offenders? though?
100%. A lot of them are actually.
And you're on it.
Yeah, dude, I seen you on the list.
Well, I don't know.
No, there is a
you hear
spectrum.
like
None of the
fucking
people
shit
I'm working
where-
with, let me clarify, none of them are like raping little kids. A lot of it's child pornography. That's the majority of it. Another dude is
just looking.
just looking, well, which I'm not saying is great. But again, you're going to compare that to somebody that's like raping a 5-year-old? I don't know if they're in the same boat. But another guy, he's like 21.
Yeah,
and
the statutory thing. That,
Yeah, he was-
the story that you hear about.
he was
sometimes.
banging a girl in the Walmart parking lot. And
First mistake.
first mistake, Walmart's the worst place to fuck somebody because there's fucking cops
I try not
all
to go
over.
within 10 miles of a Walmart if I can.
Walmart is
if I can
tough.
help it.
But he thought the girl was 18 and she ended up being like 16 and her
Yeah,
dad found her.
trust but verify.
Yeah. And again, that's on him. I'm not being like, oh,
Yeah.
he didn't do anything wrong. Like you got to still fucking.
But I guess obviously there is a spectrum of it. I guess what my real question was, is there a spectrum in the categorization of them, or do
No.
they all just fall? If you're a red dot, you're a red dot.
You're a red dot. Yeah.
That's kind
Does
of
it say your charges if they click on the thing or no?
I don't think it does. I think it just says that you're a child offender or a sex offender. I mean, you're a sex offender with a minor.
Okay. Do you get
so there is sex offender without a minor too, though. There's just regular plain old boring rape.
Yeah, but that's not. You're not red dotted for that. Like you
You're
don't have.
not?
To, I don't think you have to register.
If you rape a grown up,
I don't think so. What are you guys getting ideas over there? Fucking.
I don't. That seems crazy to me.
I have
'cause
a client right now.
rape's a big deal.
I agree.
Yeah, just
But
'cause
I'm
it's a
just
grown-
saying I don't. All I know is that once you're registered in the state of Florida, you're registered for the rest of your life. But other states don't have the same law. There's like
What
a
about
10-year period.
public nudity? Is this a sex?
This is what I was about to bring up. I have a client right now where I was reading his file, and I saw he's in treatment in part because he got arrested. He got charged with battery on a Leo. Respect.
I had that.
And
I had
exposure.
assault on a Leo.
Exposing a sex organ. And I was like, oh no, is this kid a pervert? He's like 23, right?
Yeah.
And he told his story in group today. He's like,
Who's pissing? I bet.
no, he got hammered in the parking lot of a gas station and then blacked out. And they
Whipped
told him
out
he
his
was
little thing.
he was running around naked in the gas station going, I'm gonna kill myself.
Now I got a question: Is
Like,
your
that shouldn't be a sex offense.
is your
No.
butthole a sex organ?
Yours is.
Ah!
I don't know the
Mine's not.
what is it, the DSM-5? I don't know if that's classified in there.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Could be.
Butthole is your butthole. Folks, right into the show. What's your opinions? Is the butthole a sex organ? Is this a preference thing? Is this a gender identity, a sexual identity issue?
Oh boy.
Well, if you're a trans fella or a trans lady, excuse me, you call it your bussy.
Badussy. Well, in prison,
Badussy is different.
In prison, you call the butthole the space pussy because it just moved over a space, but it's still a pussy.
Oh god.
Do you know about the spit in his butt thing?
Spit in his butt thing.
So this is a thing in the county jail in Chicago where they won't rape you because that's gay, but they'll after you beat somebody up, everybody goes spit in his ass, and they'll spread your butt cheeks and spit in there because then when they come to get you and bring you to medical, they're like, oh, there's bodily fluids in his orifice, so they have to call your family and tell them under
got
PREA
raped.
that you got raped. So it makes it seem like you got raped and you didn't even get raped.
But it's like raping somebody, but not gaily.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's still kind of spit in his ass.
Yeah.
That's spreading. If your hands go, if you spit in my ass, you're gay.
It's always
what I'm gonna
funny
say.
the rules that they make up in like prison and shit. They're like, oh, that's too gay, so let's just fucking spit in it. Like,
Spit in his ass is crazy.
yeah.
I'm with it.
So
dude.
devious.
How do we get here?
I don't know. It always goes.
We're just
Yeah.
following breadcrumbs today.
We're supposed to be talking about shaving Ryan's privates?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. We were talking work and sex offenders and all sorts of shit.
Oh, we got
That's a cool gig, though. I really like working with just people
Sickos?
that society writes off.
That's what
or
I
everybody
love,
hates
dude.
them.
That's
It's
what I
fun, man.
fuck with. In my demographic, I want to work with like 18 to 30-year-old men that just are like.
What made you get into this line of work?
I had a really good therapist that so my last relapse.
How long have you been on this path? Like, not in your brain, not in your heart, but like, how long have you been putting your feet on the pavement?
On the pavement? This is year 2.5.
Okay.
But I had to take a break from school because I got arrested.
For CP? Just kidding.
No.
He doesn't like that joke.
No. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna lie. I had to be like, "What is CP?" Because I'm so anti-CP. I didn't even know the fucking abbreviation.
Well, we talk about it on almost every podcast.
No, I got arrested for. I probably shouldn't say this, but yeah, no, I got arrested for battery. So that wasn't good. So I had to get through that.
Battery on your genitals in public?
Yeah, I was just beating my meat, fucking.
That'd be fucked up if you could catch a charge for battery on yourself.
Yeah, but they didn't get me for the fucking, just having the dick out. It was just battery, so it was nice.
Okay. And then, so you had to stop school because of this?
So I had to, yeah. So what I did is I withdrew. So I didn't like get kicked out or anything, but I withdrew until I was through my basically probation. So I had to do just a typical like court bullshit, and then I had to go to an anger management class and just check all the boxes. But then once I did that, it was a pre-trial intervention, so it got dismissed. So then I was able to get back into it, and the reason why I had to stop is because the first year of the program is mostly just like book work and regular classes, but then the second year is all internship, and you have to pass a level 2 background check to get the internship. And unfortunately, battery is not something that they're like, this is a good guy. So I had to get past that, which sucked because literally I could be almost done with my degree right now, but it is what it is. I don't really care about it. And also I like working for, I don't even know if I should say perk, but it's
we've already said it quite a few.
Yeah, but I'm also talking about like spitting in assholes and fucking.
This is not going to reach anybody important.
And if it does, we did a good job here.
Well, Monica
so we
does
might
watch it.
We might.
Maybe. That's okay.
I don't care.
She wouldn't be.
I'm just an intern anyways.
Is any information that were not the truth?
No, and also I haven't used any names or broken any
you're fine.
confidentiality. So, but yeah, no, it's been 2.5 years now, and it all started from a therapist that I really resonated with, and I saw, because I've been in therapy for basically since I was 15, so for basically half my life, and I've seen the benefit of actually having a therapist that you can resonate with and like actually fuck with, and the ability they have to actually push you and do stuff that you are like, all right, I'll take a chance on this. Where if you have a therapist that you're just like, this fucking bitch doesn't know anything, like I don't give a shit what she has to tell me. Yeah, I'm just like, so I really just wanted to get into like therapy, but in like a less conventional way, and more of like, hey, I can relate to you and you can get through it if you just kind of do these things and are fucking honest with yourself.
My wife asked me the other day if I would be interested, if I would ever go into therapy. Because we're watching The Sopranos.
Never seen it.
And he's in therapy. And he's like the tough guy, you know, archetype, whatever. And she knows that
And
I'm,
you think of yourself that way.
I am that way. And so I just, like, you know, and to be honest, I don't know if I ever would do therapy. I did do it with her once.
You just color your thumbnail with a pink Sharpie.
I only have...
As he said, he's
Tough guy shit,
he's
dude.
a tough guy, yeah.
I'm a tough guy.
I think being in the book club too helps with being a therapist, not in the sense of like understanding, but being in
Well,
there.
you understand the power of one person helping another.
Well, and you also
That's the main
understand.
lesson the
You
book
also
has to
understand
offer.
detachment. That is a big key. Is like I have a good grasp on detachment prior to going into this as a career, and a lot of people struggle with detachment because they think, oh, I can't save this person, or oh, they're not listening, or yada yada yada. Whereas the book club, being a part of it for 10 years, you see that you can only lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. And like fully grasping that. And I mean, how many people have we seen, friends, relatives, whatever, literally fucking die? And it doesn't, like, you can put in every single ounce of energy you have, and if they don't get it, they don't get it. So going into it with already that grasp and like conceptualized, it's super helpful, because I'm just like, I'm gonna try, but at the end of the day, if they don't want it, they don't want it. So
100%. It's a good way to not get burnt out.
yeah.
Because my last job, we would spend like a year working on a kid's case and like develop this whole plan and go to fucking do multiple psych evaluations on him and everything, and like get expert witnesses and everything, go to court and like get the kid off, you know. Whole plan for him he's not going to go to secure care, which is what they call the youth prison. He's going to be at home. And then I would get an email 3 times a day listing all the juveniles that had been arrested over each shift. And it'd be like 4 days later and this kid's fucking arrested again. I'm like,
All that shit, and he's right back in.
you just have to recognize it's not like, that's my job is not to fix him as a person. My job is to like provide him
Address
with an
that one
adequate legal
situation.
defense, try to
Yeah.
lead him in the right direction. If I can't, so be it, dude.
Well, that's another thing Adler talks
but I had
about.
bad boundaries, so I got really fucked up about it a lot of the time.
Adler talks about the separation of
I feel like
tasks.
that's a common theme in that field.
It's a lot of women also
Yeah,
who
with
have
bad
notoriously
boundaries.
bad boundaries.
There's a lot of fucking
Did you ever buy him
liberals
hot
too.
chocolate? With
Where do you
extra
go to school
marshmallows?
at?
USF.
How many dudes in your program? How many women?
So there's probably 5 dudes. I think I'm the only straight male. Definitely the only one that can have a conversation about Donald Trump. The rest are women, and like I would say 90% of them probably hate men. So yeah, it's very one-sided.
Stay stealth about your political views.
Oh,
I
I've
would say.
What a shame that is. We can't even have conversations.
Well, that's what me and
Don't you think?
Listen,
Who cares?
I care.
I just go along to get along, bro.
I know, but I like to be able to feel like I can talk about shit.
Well,
If I know somebody really
About
well,
people.
then I'll reveal my power level. But if I'm meeting someone and it's very clear to them that they're a liberal person,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like avoid subjects that are gonna irritate.
my supervisor is
Yeah,
as
I guess- I
liberal
guess at the end of the day,
as she
I'm
is
still
as
making that
liberal as
decision.
humanly possible. But her and I have found common ground.
Sure.
And the thing is, and we've talked about this, if you can't coexist with somebody that has a different opinion than you, then you're, to me, you're a child.
Yeah.
Like, don't push your opinion on me, but I'll have a conversation about it and I'll tell you mine. But also, it's like, once you hear my opinion and you write me off, I think you're a fucking weirdo, because it's like, you fucked with me up to this literal point, and then the second you heard this, you're like, no, I can't even associate with this person. It's like, oh, okay. Like,
So
Yeah,
were you gonna say, are you like open about this shit in school or no?
well, so I'm in an online program, so I'm not like, it's not like I'm really I'm more close with my like perk, those people.
Yeah.
And like I said, my supervisor, she knows my stance on everything, but we don't sit there and talk about it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, we agreed that we just disagree on it. So it's like, why even talk
But you can
about
still
it?
respect the person.
I respect her. I fucking respect her. I don't believe in what she believes, but I have the utmost respect for her. And she's sweet. Like, as in, like, she doesn't press me to do shit that I shouldn't do. And she's like, yeah, I'll sign your timesheet and all this other stuff. And like, she's just cool. You know what I mean? It's like fucking.
It's very funny. So I went to school at Tulane in New Orleans, and it was an in-person program. It's nice that you're online.
Yeah.
My first day that I met everybody, I was like, I cannot sleep with any of these girls.
No.
It's going to be catastrophic. And there were some attractive women. but
Yeah, there were some
There was
hotties.
one other straight man in my program.
Yeah.
He hooked up with one girl. Didn't work out. He hooked up with another girl. Immediately canceled, accused of gaslighting and emotional abuse.
Yeah, that
and
sounds
all
like
that
me.
shit.
That sounds like me at my last job. That is pretty much how that went down. And then you don't want to.
And you let that thing get you in trouble, dude.
Yeah, and then
That thing.
yeah,
They ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy, shout out Jacob Pleasure. That was his name.
Shout out. Shout out.
He's a good dude, but literally all he did was he hooked up with one chick and then hooked
Yeah,
up with
you gotta
another
read
one,
the
and then
room.
the first one was like, you gaslighted me, you led me on. And
That's
blah, blah, blah.
another term that don't even get me started. The fucking these terms that people use, they're like everything is gaslighting. It's like
Or a narcissist.
narcissist, gaslighting, and love bombing. I think anything like they don't have any. It's just an ambiguous fucking term that's just
I
like
got a love bomb.
oh what?
Love bomb.
Oh yeah.
My dick, yeah.
I put it together. I just wanted to really hear it.
Be disgusting.
Don't talk about dick.
Shit.
Not after we talked about
I
spitting an
talk
asshole,
about dicks
dude.
all day.
Come on now.
I'm telling you what, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah, these terms though, they're just people that I think are just emotionally unintelligent. It's like, no, the dude just didn't like you. I think now you're.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It's like you couldn't read the room, bro.
I am about like
It's his fault. I advised him. I was like, you shouldn't be getting these girls all
Yeah.
low-key disliked each other and were looking for reasons
Right.
to attack.
I am about
And I got along with everybody.
Yeah.
And I would like subtly indicate certain things. I'm not a conservative, but I'm not with the orthodoxy of like what a lot of the social workers there are. And the interesting thing also is that's who I went to school with. There was a bunch of like privileged white women, basically. And then you get into the field, and like all the people that I work with now at my day job, I'm in a program for like homeless people, are all like black Christian women who are like, she's got too many baby daddies. That's disgusting. Like they're slut shaming these chicks all the time. Like they're not liberal. They're very conservative about this shit. And that's what the people that actually work in the field long term are typically like that. But a lot of people get the social work degree just to do therapy, which is fine. But some of the girls that I was in the program with, this was 2020 also. So like
Ooh.
the political
The climate
shit was going
yeah.
nutso. And there were girls who were like, I don't think I could work with a client if he was a Donald Trump supporter because it's just so invalidating of my existence and all this stuff. I'm like, that's fucking half the country.
Yeah.
How are you
And it's
gonna be
also
like
like
that?
you're not at that point. You're not a real social worker. Like
No.
you're just a fucking fraud.
You're not following the NASW code of ethics.
Well, I don't give a shit about
Self-determination.
I mean, I don't give a shit about that. I just think that you're a fucking loser. It's like, dude, I mean, separate yourself from the fucking person and try to help them. Like,
Yeah.
Also, you're the one that probably needs therapy more than anyone. If you're if you're fucking saying that, you're a fucking weirdo.
That was the thing also, is that all of them would be like, this is just like aggravating my PTSD, and like I'm really emotionally fragile right now. Like, this is not a job for people who are emotionally fragile.
But
you see a lot of shit. While I was in my internship, I had to call a mom and tell her that her son had overdosed and died, and I had to identify this guy's body before I was out of school.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
this shit is not. It's not for the faint of heart.
But it ends up being completely full of people that are faint of heart.
It does, I think, sometimes because it attracts people who are like, I
even,
care and I want to help. Which
Yeah.
is why
Even
we need more men in the field.
Yeah,
It's
but I
even a
think
stereotype.
But
It's a stereotype that everyone that does therapy is in therapy.
Sure.
You know?
But I think to your point, once you get into the field, a lot of these people get weeded out and they're
Yes.
just like, I'm not meant for this. And that's another thing is like straight men aren't represented enough. And I'm not like, oh, straight men, fuck yeah. But I'm just saying they're not like,
Are
again.
you sure you're straight? This knife is pink, dog.
I just bought that. It's nice and sharp for when I fucking stab you after this. But like they're underrepresented, so it's like, dude, as a straight male, I'm gonna be honest. I want a straight fucking male to tell me like about relationships and tell me about things that I struggle with, just as I would respect like a lesbian woman preferring a more liberal woman to help her through her struggles because they understand it more.
Yeah. And that these are the same people who are like, there's a crisis in men's mental health and men need to be in therapy. But there's everybody that's a therapist is a
Woman, man hater.
with a septum piercing.
Woo! You
all
got
good.
this at Walmart.
I did.
Were you having sex in the parking lot with an
No.
18-year-old?
No. All right. I was just beating my meat in the parking lot.
What'd y'all think of the opening scene where the old guy's walking through the crosses and he cries and collapses down to his knees and everybody rushes up to comfort him?
I thought that was kind of corny. I thought the end was better. The ending scene when they're like walking behind
The
him.
family's exceptionally good looking. All
Oh,
those girls
smokes,
are very, very
dude,
pretty.
yes.
There's like 4 beautiful girls.
I didn't notice.
And
I didn't.
bullshit.
I was looking at
I noticed.
the beautiful performance by the
This
old man.
fucking guy.
I
I
noticed.
really didn't notice.
He's walking funny too.
Well, I think that's like. I think he's
old.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like he's just like trying to walk hard or something. Walk hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any family members that served?
In World War II? Not living.
My grandfather.
My grandfather, yeah, but he's not alive anymore.
Neither is mine.
My grandfather died.
Where did he fight?
Actually, no. He was Korea. Yeah. No, he was Korea. So I don't think I have any World War II family.
My grandfather was an airplane mechanic in Papua New Guinea.
Ooh.
Papua.
Papua.
No.
Yeah, we got that opening scene is just fire. Very impressive long takes where there's so much shit going on. There's all these different explosions and shit that had to be timed perfectly so nobody got fucked up and like
How they did this.
crazy. They had all these Irish soldiers did the background acting and stuff. They recruited to do all that.
And I think too, like in that movie, it was
Water
like.
stuff is fucks me up.
And when they're showing like the dude's small intestines fucking hanging out, and he's like, that was my first time seeing that in a movie where it was like real. Obviously, it was a movie, but I'm saying it was like real fucking violence. It wasn't some bullshit like.
And there's just a lot of like
Slasher film type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
there's a lot of like specifics too, like the guy with his helmet where he gets hit and he's like, holy shit,
Takes it
things
off
going on
and
in a faint. And then the guys that are like drowning and then he gets free and he starts to swim up and he gets like riddled with bullets.
There's a lot of that. It's still a Spielberg movie, so there's still like a lot of these little moments of like
Yeah.
not comedy but like irony.
Yeah,
and it's very entertaining.
And then the messing with the sound, the water messing with the sound, how it goes dead silent when the camera's under the water
like
and
the
then it comes
ringing.
out into the really loud. And it's just like that separation. There's a couple shots where it's going in and out of
Yeah.
the water. And it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's very unsettling.
Yeah, 2,400 Americans killed on Omaha Beach alone. Do you know who was originally hired to direct this movie?
No.
Michael Bay.
Really?
Yeah.
That one tracks, don't you think?
No.
I mean,
I love Michael Bay, but this would be a very different fucking movie.
probably a little bit more sensationalized,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
It would
Yeah, I
still
mean,
have
this
Vin
is-
Diesel in it. Shout out Vin Diesel. He's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
young
big
Vin Diesel too. Fucking, and he fucked
Carpazzo,
up.
dude.
He fucked up. He shouldn't have taken the baby.
Trying
Why?
to-
He had poor boundaries.
Poor
Yes, he did.
boundaries.
He didn't even work. What was he gonna do?
Playing Captain Save a Ho out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, got fucked. But that leads
That's,
into
that's another Spielberg moment when the kid gets back to the dad.
yeah,
and
it's
she
just-
starts slapping
yeah.
him. That's
but
very
that leads to the
Spielberg.
best scene in the movie, which is just cool as fuck. When the one sniper shoots
Barry
the other,
Pepper.
fucking
You know-
boinks him.
He's been in some stuff too.
Yeah.
Barry Pepper.
25th Hour.
Yes. Yeah, he's great in that, dude.
He's so good.
He got a
He's in,
striped shirt and a striped tie on. What the fuck?
He's in the Green
You remember
Mile
that
too.
scene?
Yeah.
Where he's talking to the guy about the striped shirt and striped tie. He's like, "You look like a fucking optical illusion over here." Striped shirt and striped tie. You can't do it. Don't ever do that.
What do we think about Tom Hanks sticking his fingers in another guy's mouth to get his gum so he can do the mirror thing?
Great.
Yeah.
I
Pause-
think
pause on
everything,
that, dude.
I think everything that his character. I think that
He's
Tom-
so good in this movie.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude,
this is
that's
like-
like, prime.
Oh my
fucking-
god,
and now he's,
Thomas J. Hanks, bro.
doesn't he live in like
My
Italy
God.
now or some fucking shit?
I don't know.
He's just such a fucking man in this movie. And then you find out he's a school teacher, dude, and you're just
Yeah.
like, I
They
love
all
that
have
about
bets
this
on
movie.
on what his job is, and
Yeah, and
that's how he brings the
he lets
crew
the
back
Germ-
together.
He lets the German
Yes.
go, and they're like, "What the fuck, bitch? Why are you letting the enemy go?" And he gives this like diatribe on where it ends up is, "I just don't like killing motherfuckers, man. And every time I kill somebody, I feel like less of a human. So I don't care if he's the enemy or not. I'm done killing people that
There's a
aren't
lot
trying
of
to kill me actively."
different approaches to killing people who are surrendering in this movie. Because in the D-Day
Yeah.
scene, we see some guys come out like this and they
yeah,
just
they
smoke
just
them immediately.
spray their
Oh,
ass.
and then the one-
Look, Ma, I watched for dinner.
Yeah. Oh no. And then the one where they fucking firebomb one of the gun things.
Yeah, he's like,
And
"Let
the
'em
flies said, "Let
burn."
'em burn. Don't shoot
Yeah.
him."
Yeah, well,
That's
that's,
fuck-
those guys were gonna die anyway. But
Yeah.
But still, like letting them burn.
Well,
Dude.
it's-
like the brutality.
well, they're
like,
Nazis.
yeah.
There's
They're
one thing I like:
Nazis.
killing Nazis.
That's why I like Fury too, because it's like the polar opposite. Like in Fury, they're like just trying to stack bodies the whole fucking movie.
That's David Ayer, who's a very different kind of
Yeah.
director. Was clearly inspired by Saving Private Ryan. What that movie's
Yeah, well,
all about that squad and
Everything up to this too. I remember this about the Saving Private Ryan phenomenon was that every other movie ever made about World War II was super whitewashed. It was all John Wayne, you know, Sans of Iwo Jima, motherfucking Gary Cooper shit, and it wasn't brutal because it was a super patriotic thing. You know, this was the first movie that it read like a Vietnam movie. You know, it read like Platoon, but
Sure.
it was about World War II.
Yeah.
And it was like a and how hard and fucking painful that movie. And maybe that actually, now that I'm thinking about this, is that has a lot to do with why the story is what it is, because it's a totally kind of like hard to justify tale that all these guys, because spoiler alert, don't all of them die?
Yes.
Except
Ryan.
Ryan, yeah.
and Ryben.
Matt Damon. He's been in a couple
There's
of
one other guy
things.
that survives too. I think Ryben.
Yeah, the guy that's been
The Jew?
No, the Jew gets stabbed and he goes, "Hey, let's stop.
Yeah,
Can we just stop?
Yeah.
Can we
Hey,
stop?"
hey.
That's so
No, the
brutal,
only-
dude.
What's that actor's name? He was in Friends.
The only other guy is the transcriber, the guy that they.
Oh man, Dickie Bennett from Justified,
Yeah,
bro. You
the-
ever seen that show, Justified?
No.
Oh my god, Timothy Oliphant is on FX.
No.
Anyway, that dude plays a character in anyway. It's very
Yeah.
different.
Adam
person.
Goldberg as Private
Goldberg.
Knowledge.
Yeah, he survives, but that's another storyline is like the conflict of killing that he goes through, and then at the very end he shoots
That
the
character's
guy
in
he.
Fury too. That same character, that transcriber.
Yeah.
There's a guy like that in Fury.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
There's
the
always
same-
that guy.
It's the guy that like goes through the.
the weak little bitch ass.
Yeah, but then at the end of Saving Private Ryan, you want to talk about Goosebumps when he fucking smokes the one guy that he begged. He ends up killing the same Nazi
The
that
German. They see him come back around.
come back around, and he's the one that killed the medic.
Does Barry Pepper die? The sniper.
Yes.
Yeah, he
They
gets
get blown up.
he gets shot out of the fucking sniper tower by a tank. Panzer tank,
Yeah,
two of
Ryben-
them. Tiger tank, two of them.
Edward Burns, the guy that wants to leave earlier in the
Really?
movie, he survives.
Oh yeah.
He's the
And
only
so
one
does
that
Upham.
survives.
Yeah. Upham was
Upham-
pissing me off in the final scene, dude. He's
Who's
such a
Upham?
pussy.
He's such a
Upham is
pussy.
their translator, and
That's
he's
the guy
supposed
I'm
to be
talking
providing them
about.
with ammo,
Yeah.
and he's not even giving them the ammo. They're like screaming for him. And that one of my favorite scenes is
Edward
the
Burns
Jewish
is
guy
great.
gets stabbed. while Upham is just cowering in the fucking hallway.
And the guy
not
walks
helping him.
right by
And the
him.
guy just doesn't even bother shooting him. He's
He
just
big
like,
times him. He's like, "You're a bitch."
yeah.
I'm not gonna waste lead on your ass.
No.
He's just like, what the fuck? It just
Bro,
walks
that
by,
shit,
dude.
that
Oh.
shit got my. I was like, dude, sign me up for the military. I would fucking stab that guy in the face.
You know what this made me think about also? How crazy it must be being in like a life or death physical battle with somebody where you just tried to shoot each other. Where it's like, oh, this is gonna end with one of us dying.
Yeah.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Fuck yeah.
That's got to be insane.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
sounds
like fighting over
exhilarating.
like a knife, and it's like he's gonna kill me. He's gonna
Sounds
stab me.
exhilarating, dude.
And yeah, that last moment where he's about to, and he's like, wait, can we just not let's just not do this.
And then he's just
Trying to
coughing up
bargain his way
blood
out of
as
it,
it's
yeah.
fucking going in his chest.
Man, I
yeah.
gotta watch it. I'm gonna finish it.
a fire ass
Yeah.
movie, bro.
It's just, dude, when I lay down to watch it at night, the wife's like, "Aren't we gonna watch The Sopranos?" So I'm like, God,
There's one shot toward the
that
end.
show is addictive. Have you ever watched it?
No.
Oh
Never
God,
seen it.
bro, it's
No.
very good. One shot in the end.
where Ryan is just holding his knees and crying.
Yeah, everybody's like crying and before
does
the
Tom
planes
Hanks
come.
die?
Tom Hanks gets fucking
He gets shot by the guy that he
German.
released
Yes,
earlier by
yeah.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe that.
yeah.
And then this is more Spielberg shit.
That's
Him
Spielberg.
shooting the pistol at the tank, and then the tank blows up because it gets bombed by the fucking
Yeah.
plane. That's
when I
Spielberg shit.
was younger, I thought that he actually blew the tank up with the fucking pistol. But then later in life, I realized no, that was the fucking planes dropping bombs
Yeah.
on the tank. But yeah, he gets fucking smoked at the end.
It makes you think. Also, something that like clicked for me because I played not Call of Duty, what is it? Medal of Honor.
Yes,
which has
dude.
had like a World War II mission, or
That was the only
a
video
D-Day
game I
mission.
ever played. Like,
That was a big one
continuously.
for me.
Yeah, Medal of Honor used to be the shit.
Yeah, I had a PlayStation.
Wow,
too,
dude.
maybe.
Yeah,
And I played that game.
I played it on the PC. My dad let me do it because it was rated T. I couldn't play M for mature games.
And look
Hate
at you.
when that shit
look
happens.
how you turned out, dude. Gooning for goo, dude.
I don't goon at all. I'm abstinent from self-abuse masturbation for over a year now. Thanks.
Nice.
But it's just like, oh, these are all people that have lives back home. You never, when you just see a soldier, you're like, it's an army man. And it's like that's a school teacher that's
Yeah.
laying there like pow, 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 blicking at the tank, bro.
He never
Dude, I
makes
probably would have done better in school if I found out my teacher was just fucking
and
down like
He
that.
never makes it home.
No, not to us because that's all he wanted to do. He talked about that
Get
too.
back to his wife.
Isn't that
Get
all
back to
anybody
his
wants
wife.
to do? To put some babies in there, dude?
Well, I
back
don't
to the
know.
wife, put
Have
a
you
couple
seen
babies in
American
there?
Sniper?
Yeah.
Because that dude's addicted to war. Another great war movie, Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
Fire.
That there's the quote at the beginning where it's just
War's
like
a
war's
drug.
war's just a drug.
Jarhead is really good too.
Yeah, Jarhead's good.
Did you know there's a funny credit about Jarhead? It's the first time that a Nirvana song was ever properly licensed for a major motion picture. After he died,
cares?
I did. Because there would be documentaries that would come out and they couldn't license the Nirvana movie. So there's a movie called Kurt and Courtney that's got all this like just barely off-brand Nirvana music that's not really Nirvana. And then the first time they were ever able to license one of the songs was for that movie, Jarhead.
What song did they play? No Apologies.
No, it's the something
Apologies.
in the way.
All Apologies.
Something in the way.
Well, I was correcting myself.
The same song that ended up being licensed for the Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman.
yeah. Emo Batman. There was some other shit I wrote down. Sergeant Paul Giamatti pops up. That was sick.
I was with that.
Fucking love him, dude.
Yeah, he hasn't been around lately, dude.
Yeah, I love when the clumsy nerd interpreter up him wants to bring his typewriter, and Tom Hanks
Yeah.
just goes, shows him a pencil, and he's so scared.
He's a bitch. He might be one of the worst movie characters of all time.
Did you ever
And the
watch?
fact that the one time he kills somebody, it's somebody trying to surrender to him.
Yeah, but
it's
that's
just
the same
crazy.
guy that
I get it.
big timed him.
Did you
Okay.
ever
and then
watch-
killed his captain.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
But
ever
it's still
watch?
But it's too late at that point. You're still a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's no coming back.
You never saw the show Justified
no,
with Timothy Oliphant?
no.
No.
Dude, you keep asking about that show.
I asked you. I didn't fucking ask him.
But he didn't chime in, and you could have insinuated
He
that
was
he'd never
over there
seen it.
looking at his fucking
My computer.
computer. Yeah, he was fucking tweaking.
I love the
Scared.
scene where they get the wrong James Ryan,
Oh,
was
and
pretty good.
he has like a meltdown.
But my brothers are still in primary school. And Tom
I was
Hanks is
gonna
like,
take him fishing when I got home.
Tom Hanks is like, it's not you. You're the wrong guy. And he's like, so are my brothers okay? He's like, yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
And then just walks away from his ass.
I like how when you do finally meet Ryan, he's the one that just bazookaed the fucking tank.
Yeah.
He's got the big bazooka on him.
I wanted to look up. Oh yeah, when he tells him you can use the bazooka bullets without the tube, you just go like that. And
Throws
throw
him. He probably didn't get to that part.
No.
Dang, bro, you
Dude,
didn't see
that's the best part.
fictional battle of Rommel.
No,
The
we just
final
met.
scene?
We just met Ryan.
Oh, out of in the field,
Well, no,
You
he
missed like an hour of the movie, bruh.
yeah,
bro.
like an
At
hour.
the end when they're making sticky bombs, what's a sticky bomb? A bomb that sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sounds good. I mean, I've seen the movie once or twice, but it's just been a
You've
long
never
time.
seen. You haven't even seen a movie in your entire life.
Damn.
Dang.
Hey, where'd you park? Oh, you didn't.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Because somebody just arrived. I want to make sure they can park.
Who is it?
My niece, she lives here.
So there's this. Upham does this quote where he says, "War educates the senses, calls into action the will, perfects the physical constitution, brings men into such swift and close collision in critical moments that man measures man." By Ralph Waldo Emerson, just basically being like, "Yeah, war basically makes you really smart and hot," and Tom Hanks recognizes it, which is how fucking Upham figures out that he's an intellectual. But I wanted to look. Ralph Waldo Emerson was never in war. He was
The
just
writer?
like, war is so sick and cool. Yeah, the transcendentalist writer.
See, that's the thing. I could see myself if I went into the military. Like, I would be the one that gets addicted to it. That's just like, I'm out. I'm fucking chasing this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't cry or call out for
Oh
my
no,
mom when I get shot.
I would be a bitch probably.
I wouldn't cry at all. What is it with people getting injured and then crying out for their mom?
I don't know. That's a real thing, though.
She's back in Iowa.
She's getting
Yeah.
boned by the neighbor in
It's
fucking
just
Iowa.
you know, it's
Probably.
a lot of realistic accounts say people scream for their mothers while they're
That's a
dying.
bummer.
Yeah, it's gotta suck, man. Thinking that because you get like delirious or whatever, I guess. You think
Well,
you
yeah,
just,
probably
just
from
scream out for your mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get,
I'd probably be screaming out for Butthead.
they have the little individually packaged morphine shots that they're sticking into
Yeah,
Wade.
and he's like,
That looks good, bro.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
they
look-
give him a couple, right? They
Yeah,
give him the
yeah.
That's actually probably what takes him out, isn't it? Like in the end, like actually what kills him, because instead of like
Well, I think the fucking holes through his chest.
yeah,
really
would
got
have killed him like in a while.
Yeah,
but
well, they gave him an
morph
extra
him out.
one. Yeah, they gave him extra. and
Yeah,
they're
they
just
do
like-
that. That's a thing.
Bro, how
where
sick
they
would
just
that?
like,
That's
this
actually.
guy's
I wouldn't
done.
be addicted to war. I'd just be fucking trying to have the
little tiny
war. Yeah,
morphine
yeah.
thing.
Just be in the corner, just fucking. Oh shit.
There's another movie where they do that in Dead Presidents. They morphine the guy to death because he's like a lost cause.
Yeah.
They had when they find him, he's strapped to it. Did you ever see Dead Presidents?
Yes.
They find him, he's strapped to a tree, and his dick and balls are in his mouth, and they pull it out and they just morphine him to death. They're like, yeah, this guy.
Isn't that? I think that happens in Black Hawk Down, maybe too. There's another movie that
maybe
maybe that was like a thing. Black Hawk Down. Obviously.
Somalis, dude?
I like
Wow.
when the German guy tries to impress them with his knowledge of America. And
Yeah.
he goes,
Oh.
fancy schmancy. Cat got your tongue. Go fly a kite.
Betty
Cool
Grable,
beans."
nice yams.
Nice gams.
Gams.
Yeah, dude.
Betty Grable,
He just
nice
goes-
gams.
Fuck Hitler.
Fuck Hitler. I saw that scene. They didn't give a fuck though.
So you didn't see this part of the movie, but the little mini tank that they're scooting around in
Oh,
at
the
end?
rabbit?
What is that shit?
That thing
I've
looks
never heard of
sick
those.
as
That's
fuck.
fire, man.
That thing was
a little mini tank.
a little mini tank, and they're just firing rounds so they get them to follow him down the alleyway.
I also loved the scene. Again, you didn't get to it, but there's a scene where they're all like remembering stuff from back home. Ryben remembers a lady who had huge boobs.
Huge, massive fucking tits, dude.
And
I didn't
then
see that part.
You missed it.
yeah.
Did they show them?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they did a flashback.
What? Damn
Yeah.
it! I'm definitely
Yeah.
finishing the movie. I can't let Riley see that part.
No.
and then Ryan remembering like his brothers, and like one of them was up in the attic with an ugly girl, and his other brothers bring them up there, and they yell at her, and The girl knocks herself out and
Yeah,
shit.
because she
What?
got scared.
She puts her shirts over her head and she like tries to run away and smacks into the
Yeah.
wall and gets knocked out.
It was like comic relief. That was like comic relief before the final battle. Because right after he tells the story, it's like the rocks start shaking.
Shit
and
starts going down.
Hanky boy is over
How about
their
that part where
shaky hand?
Giamatti, they've like done with the battle, and Giamatti like leans on the wall to get some sand out of his boots, and they fucking knocks over a big post, and there's
and
this whole squad behind the wall,
and they're all
Germans.
yelling at each other.
They have like a standoff. Why wouldn't
Yeah.
you just start shooting immediately?
Yeah.
Like you know you're gonna kill each
Yeah.
other.
But then somebody comes from an elevated position, and they got like automatic.
They had Thompsons. Those
Thompson, right?
Thompson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
I
they're
know that
fucking-
from old fucking. Yeah.
Those are cool.
I thought it was like a Gatling gun or something.
Yeah,
the way
but
they
I
were
feel
doing
like
it.
in that situation, none of the people at the bottom started shooting. Like if in real life you hear that and you're gonna start shooting, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Germans would have started.
Yeah,
capping
yeah,
them,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, and then the captain remembers his wife too. They're all just remembering babes, dude. They're just
Yeah,
like me.
that just goes to show the power of fucking boobs and babes,
babes, dude.
Women are beautiful, man.
Yeah.
They make life worth living.
Yeah.
When you're over there with just the guys, sure,
just
it's
the
cool.
boys talking tits right before the final battle, dude.
And the tension once they know the Germans are coming, like it just cuts around to everybody. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
so nerve wracking.
yeah.
But yeah.
But none of them are puking like in the opening scene. Like when you see a
Well, I
guy
think
in the
that's-
opening
there's
scene
a
puking,
Seasickness.
That's seasick, bro.
but it's also
No, they weren't nervous. That's documented.
that they weren't nervous.
Yeah,
It's a different generation.
Yeah, bro.
They're all like, fuck yeah, let's get it.
Let's go. Let's get me out of this steel
They're
box.
like,
I'm
yeah,
all over
I'm
this,
fucking
dude.
trying to get me a Nazi.
That's crazy how many people died that day, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Sure, but you have to keep in mind 34,000 Americans came ashore at that beach alone. 2,400 died. So less than 1 in 10 died. But you also have to keep in mind that's I'm sure a ton of them came ashore after they had
Isn't that
already
like
taken
almost
off
as
the-
many people as the 9/11s. How many people died in 9/11?
0. It's fake.
Yeah.
The
people
holograph.
still yeah, holograph.
Yeah.
Like 2,900 or something like that.
Yeah, I think around that amount, but great fucking movie, yeah.
I don't think the argument was that the event was fake. I think the argument is that it wasn't caused by who we
I was gonna say,
Some people say it's fake.
I've never heard it be
Some
called
people say
fake.
the towers never were there.
Oh yeah.
Some people say they just did that.
They just go, yeah. They
just blew
it
it
was
up.
their time.
Just the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
This is natural causes.
Yeah, just like all right.
It was a
yeah.
Mandela effect.
They were
actually never
built like
existed.
that.
Those never existed. It's
Yeah.
always just been
Yeah,
one building and that big waterfall
yeah.
thing.
no.
What would your position be in the war?
My position?
Which war? World War II?
World War II. You talking
Oh,
sniper, machine
My
gunner,
rank? I would have been a sergeant.
No, he
like Tom Sizemore?
Yeah, I'd have been like
he
a
had the
foreman.
M1 Grand. That's what he was rocking.
I'd have been a sergeant for sure.
That's not what he asked.
I've already
dude.
held that position in a couple like not but like
He
anytime
asked you
I'm on a
what gun
team.
you would be using, like position wise. Like,
Yeah.
are you
You
fucking
did-
I
running
thought-
around with a sniper, or are you running around with a fucking handgun the whole time? Like, are you got the BAR, like fucking Vin Diesel?
No, man, I got the M1 and the
M1 carbon.
Yeah, and a fucking 45 probably. I'm not much of a sniper, but I am good with a long rifle, but not like sniper.
I think I would fuck with being a sniper or have the Thompson getting into the trenches.
maybe the Thompson.
The Thompson would be sick, or the flamethrower.
I don't know.
guy.
I'm thinking no, I don't want to be that guy. That guy, you're way too exposed, man.
Yeah, when there's a
They don't even have to shoot you in a vital place. They just got to get that pack.
Yeah,
bro.
and then it blows the fuck up.
And then everyone around you
But think about how good that guy felt when they throw their grenades in and they're like, all right, whatever his fucking name is, and he comes in just
light them up.
Well, they
Yeah.
put flammable gas in there.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
in the fucking grenades.
Yeah.
That's that shit is a flammable.
igniter. Yeah.
And just toasted the Nazis. It was sick, man. I don't like Nazis, bro.
Probably like a 45,
Nazis
like
suck,
a
dude.
Browning, maybe.
Oh, a big boy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you gotta lug that, dude. Imagine going in fucking sand with that thing. That would suck. The Thompson, you got some agility. You're fucking diving, ducking, dodging. You're fucking.
I think I would have been into some knife work, up close and personal. All right, you want to see the fucking life leave their eyes.
So he's describing being the Nazi that killed the one guy. Yeah, so
I think I would be the Nazi.
yeah, you sound like you just want to be Hitler, who's also still alive.
I wonder if
too.
Hitler had any bodies personally.
No, well, he lives in Argentina right now. You know that, right?
Do you think he's whacking shit there?
I think he's the one who started gooning. He's the fucking.
Is he the one that sold all the?
Him and Epstein are both on. They're in Argentina.
Well, he did love stimulants, which is a big part of gooning for some people.
Well, you know, stimulants are a big part of the war itself. That's how like
sure.
the Blitzkrieg originated, and they were like they would just fucking feed them stimulants so they could attack for hours and hours. And the pilots too. That's a big thing. They would feed it so they could stay up all night.
They're all on amphetamines. Mm-hmm. There's a book called Blitzed about drugs in Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
I haven't read it, but I've heard it's good. That's the long and short of it, is that they were fucking high as shit.
Yeah, they were just
grinding their
yeah.
teeth like nine.
And of course, they're high as fuck. So it starts good and then ends bad. Just you know, they couldn't draw the line.
So we're
Are
so
you a Nazi
sheltered.
sympathizer?
We're so sheltered. Like
Sounds
no,
like it.
No, I'm not.
You were very, very late on that response.
I'm not gonna fucking validate that comment, dude. Of course, I'm not a Nazi sympathizer.
That's another trigger word.
I'm just
they had all kinds of drugs, man.
I'm pretty interested in like hand-to-hand combat.
So you would have liked Vietnam, the fucking
I just like to,
guerrilla warfare type
Get in
shit.
the fucking roll around in the tall grass with somebody and fucking trying to kill each other with our hands.
Yeah, you sound like you would actually like to be a Vietnam soldier that like hides in a fucking hidden cave and waits for somebody to walk by him and then stabs him.
No knives, no nothing, just hands.
Dude, they came up with a drug called D9 in 1944. One dose contained 5 milligram oxycodone, 5 milligram cocaine, 3 milligram methamphetamine.
That sounds tight. What were they using it for? They just fucking...
The researcher who rediscovered the project said the aim was to use D9 to redefine the limits of human endurance. So due to increased Allied pressure on the German war effort, Nazi Germany was grown desperate for more soldiers. And one way to mitigate the massive losses was to increase the combative power of existing Wehrmacht soldiers. So just getting them...
Bro, I will say the Nazis, they did not give a fuck. Some of the things they were testing in like the concentration camps and shit, they were doing studies on like twins and like basically they were trying to create the superhuman, but doing it in like weird fucking ways.
Japan was up to that shit too.
They still are.
Unit.
Sorry to all our
something or
Japanese
whatever.
listeners.
We got a ton.
I know.
The metrics on the last episode was very actually liberal, white woman, and Japanese. Yeah, demographic. I'm not sure why.
They're into you.
I'm pretty sure
Unit
the
731.
because this guy.
Secret lethal biological and chemical warfare project. Human experimentation on 200,000 to 300,000 prisoners. Mm-hmm. Japan was up to it, bro. They were doing.
They're probably
stuff.
still doing. We're doing that shit. That's like the MK Ultra. There's all sorts of weird shit out there. Fucking.
They don't gotta fucking kidnap
This is why
me.
China
dude.
and Japan hate each other.
What you know
also.
about MK Ultra?
They don't. I'm saying they don't have to kidnap me. They need a subject. Just holler
I
at
might
your
have
boy,
been in
dude.
it with
You
all
know
the
where to
fucking
find
hookers
me.
that I was with.
You know
Staring
where
at
to
me
find
and shit.
me. Yeah, it was like a clinic in the Haight Ashbury. Dude.
Yeah.
The MK Ultra.
And I actually fell into a K-hole while I was at an escort's house. So that would have been like, I would have been the perfect fucking.
What's funny about
test
the
subject.
MK Ultra, like one of the places where they were co-opting people was not like a private thing. It was this
No, it was
fucking
it was
clinic
the thing
the
in
Haight
San
Ashbury.
Francisco.
That was visited often by one Charles Manson.
Yeah, well, the Charles Manson MK Ultra connection has been proven. Right?
Yeah, it's proven. I think so. I think they were
The
saying.
guy wrote a whole book about it, but he couldn't perfectly connect the dots.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was too. I thought that was.
It's called Chaos. It's a good book. It seems likely. It seems
Yeah.
very, very
Yeah.
likely.
Whitey Bulger too.
Yeah.
They say, Whitey Bulger, the fucking
From Black Mass.
Black Mass. That guy. He was an MK. He was at Alcatraz, and Alcatraz was a hot spot for the MK Ultra stuff. I mean, I haven't really done a lot of research, but I mean, it's not that. It just doesn't seem that far fetched to me.
Right on. Any final thoughts on Saving Private Ryan? Great choice. Great movie.
Yeah, I just think it's a good movie, and if I was younger, I would have enlisted. But I
tried to
decided
enlist.
to do drugs and alcohol instead.
Yeah, I tried to enlist, man, and they said because my criminal record at the time was.
They
Yeah.
do drugs and alcohol in the military. You keeping up what's going on in Fort Bragg?
No, what's up?
Is that one of the ones
Speak
that
on
they,
that,
like,
son.
They murdered the fucking
Well,
girl.
there was a murder, and then through the murder, they figured out that there was like a huge cartel basically trafficking
Oh,
drugs
that makes
through
sense. That's the one in Texas,
Bragg.
right? Or is
It's
that
in
Fort
North Carolina?
Fort Bragg? Yeah, I'm thinking of Fort Hood, I think, or some bullshit like that.
Fort Bragg is the special forces main.
Yeah. Oh,
You guys remember when Frank Black was bringing heroin back in Vietnam fucking caskets?
From the Pixies?
Yeah.
Huh?
no, he's talking
Frank
about.
White.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. American Gangster.
Frank White? Frank White? What's his
Frank
name?
Lucas.
Frank
Frank
Lucas.
Lucas. That's why I didn't click. Where I was like Frank
Black
White.
Francis is the guy from the Pixies. Get it
It's
right.
Frank
dude.
Black.
I know, but if you asked him, he wants you to call him Black Francis. It was like a
Not
joke.
gonna do that. He's not black.
But he'll ask you to.
I'll tell him no.
Why?
And I'll say you guys suck.
Oh, dude, the
Unless they get on your Gen X.
the band's not called the Pixies, by the way. It's just Pixies. There's no the in their name.
Okay, bro.
Just saying.
Bro, don't be a
Oh,
hard.
you want to start talking about the Geese?
Nirvana ripped them off.
Would you like to? Yeah, big time. And
Oh, wait, no, I
admitted
meant to say they ripped Nirvana off. To aggravate you.
it. Dude, I've been on a Geese rabbit hole lately, dude.
Geese rules.
I'm grateful for you introducing them.
Geese.
Yeah.
I've been
Band.
I've been on a Kenny Manson fucking.
Who's that?
He's a rapper,
Oh dear.
dude. He slaps,
I don't
bro.
listen to rap, man.
You should.
Is that a white fella?
No, quite the opposite.
No, I like
But
rap.
Tara Reid's a white fella.
He's a producer.
Who?
Tara
Tara
Reid's an
Reid is,
actress from the early 2000s, bro.
Yes, but this is a rapper named Tara Reid, and
Yeah.
he's a
Are you shaking over there? You gonna be okay?
I'm
EDM musician.
Are you hangry? Are you
yeah.
thumpterating on my floor there, son?
fucking shaking my leg, bro. Let a
Yeah,
man
he makes
shake.
music under
Making
Getter,
the
and
windows
then he
rattle.
raps also. Getter is his production name.
Oh, I didn't know that. He's like a white boy, fucking Eminem esque.
What Manson?
Kenny
Kenny
I can't
Manson.
find his stuff.
might be Mason. Hold on.
Oh man, get your shit together,
Listen, bro.
There it is. Yeah. Does he use autotune?
Kinda.
Okay, good.
Look at
You
look
love
at
autotune?
look
I
at this
only listen to
song.
music with autotune.
Listen to the song
Yeah, there you go. He uses
Chevron.
autotune. Okay.
Chevron.
Why do you only listen to music with autotune?
I don't like it when the notes aren't right.
That's not true, right?
I mean, a lot of the rap that I like is autotuned.
Well, rap.
Oh, you'll like this, dude. Chevron's
Future.
fire.
What about like Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson doesn't need autotune.
He has got perfect pitch, dude.
Beautiful,
You ever
beautiful.
listen to Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson. No, dude.
Look, I know you know about Willie Nelson, right? And
I don't
everybody
like. I
does,
don't
fine.
claim to. I'm not sitting here.
No,
I
I'm
think
just
Willie
saying.
Nelson's a bitch, bro.
Whoa.
I think he's a fucking lame ass dude. The best thing that he ever did was appear at the end of Beer Fest, and when he's like, "Welcome in," and then there was supposed to be like a pot fest or weed fest, but Willie Nelson's a bitch, and I stand on that.
So,
But another movie I was gonna choose real quick before you tell me how awesome
Beer
this-
Fest?
No. Walk the Line,
I haven't seen that in a minute.
bro. That movie is fire.
you mean Walk Hard?
No.
No, dude, Walk the Line.
Which was parodied in Walk Hard. I need to
Willie
watch that again
Nelson
because
had
I didn't.
perfect pitch. Has per. What do you think? He still got it?
I don't know, bro.
Is he still alive?
Probably smoked too much reefer.
Yeah, no. Is he still alive?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Willie
Tell
Nelson's great.
it is really, really calming music.
No, Johnny Cash,
You
dude.
need calming music, man.
Bro, because I've been up since fucking 8:30. I've had 0 calories and probably 700 milligrams of caffeine. So
I don't know. You
And
know,
it's daylight savings time.
yeah, that's right. We lost an
Yeah.
hour.
I
hate
Fucking
that shit.
Johnny Cash is trash. For the record,
not if you watch Walk the Line.
I do really like
with
Walk the Line though. That was a great film.
Hakeem Phoenix,
Yeah, Hakeem.
Joaquin, whatever.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
My brother Hakeem Phoenix.
I watched the fucking
I just, dude, I don't know, man. The Johnny Cash thing got him like whatever.
I just like when he plays the fucking in the prison. He's like, "This one's for your ward," and smashes the glass.
Yeah,
It's a big fuck you to the man.
kind of.
When he kicked out all the footlights at the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah. Just
was wildin'.
fucking smuggling pills and shit.
He's one of us, you think?
I think that's like
Jesus saved him.
I think that's documented.
Jesus saved him, though.
No, what's her name saved him?
June
June
Carter
Bug.
Cash.
Yeah, June Bug.
Junebug.
It just goes to show women are the
plays
savior.
Reese Witherspoon?
Reese.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah,
That is a great movie.
They crushed in that movie. When that movie came out, it was a big deal that they were doing all their own singing.
yeah. And then what was the other one with?
Ray.
Jamie Lee Foxx?
No, I didn't watch that bullshit.
Ooh, sounds racist to me.
Ray is
No.
awesome, dude.
Sounds
Ray is a very good
racist. I
film.
never said
When
anything
he's coming
about
off of
race.
heroin and he's like,
Yeah. Ray's a very good film.
No, the one with Lady Gaga and fucking
Stars Born.
Stars Born.
that movie's so good.
That movie made me cry. Yeah, that one's tough when he kills himself.
That's some of the best drunk
Spoiler.
And
acting
that was
ever.
like one of the times too when I
Spoiler,
was
I
going
never
to
saw that
rehab.
movie.
I was like going to rehab, and
Damn
my
it.
parents
I
were
made
all
it
like
all
into
this
that.
time.
What?
And I never knew the ending of the movie. I knew it was sad.
Watch the damn movie.
You've
he just
never
told me.
actually seen
He
it?
just told me he kills himself.
It's also the fourth version of it that's been the same story since 1932.
Yeah, he hangs himself in the garage.
Nice, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
While
for some
he's
reason,
he's also sober going to meet, and then he opens his fucking glove compartment, and all the pills fall out. So he fucking gets one last one in, and then says, "See ya."
Time to die. There's the scene where
happened to
he's
Chris
drunk.
Cornell. Isn't that what happened to Chris Cornell?
I don't know. Chris Cornhole.
I think so. He was like 20 something years sober, dude. Fucking relapsed and hung himself on tour.
No, dude, you're thinking of the
Chris
dude-
Cornell from Soundgarden.
I know who Chris Cornell is. I think you're thinking of the guy from fucking Linkin Park.
I never
That
think
happened
of the,
later because and
I've
he was
never
so,
thought
he
of
was
the
so
guy from
sad
Linkin
about
Park
Chris.
once in my life. I got
You don't think about Chester?
You fucking love Chester, dog. You fucking
Nope.
love him.
Nope.
Yeah, or
I did like that record Hybrid Theory when it first came out. I thought it was very,
the
very
dude
good album.
from Sublime, fucking. But I don't think he was ever sober.
He overdosed on heroines.
I know, but that's what I think. What you're talking, like, fucking,
Chris Cornell was sober for decades.
and he killed
me fact
himself.
check.
And he hung
Yeah.
himself. Now, I don't know if it was mid relapse. That I don't know. I just always assumed that. But he was famously sober.
Yeah.
And then he hung himself. He's got like kids, like grown up kids. and
There's a
shit.
really good. He
Probably
did,
waited until the kids were grown up to kill him.
I remember when I found out about that. I was in motherfucking Montgomery County Jail outside of Philadelphia.
Did you cry?
I was pretty upset.
People were
I had
probably
been
like,
in
"What
there
the
for a
fuck?"
while, and in Montgomery County, in the Q pod, because I was waiting to be extradited, they had no TV in there, so I didn't hear about it. And one of the guys came in, and we were talking. You know, you can like tell people are kind of similar to you, and you start talking. He's like, "Oh shit!"
So you
been in here for a
profiled
minute."
him.
Yeah, white man.
Yeah.
and not a lot of those in Montgomery County.
No, I didn't think
And
so.
we started talking. He was like, "You didn't hear about this, huh?" Fucking, I didn't believe him at first.
Shit.
I was like, "You full of shit."
It would appear he had relapsed because he had a bunch of Ativan and shit in his system, which you're not really. Oh, he had naloxone, which they administered that when they got there.
Bro, my last rehab I went to, they would give you Ativan
Yeah.
if you just acted like you were fucking bugging out. Oh man,
You had to piss dirty for alcohol or blow for alcohol and tell them that you drank a certain amount or whatever. They'll Ativan you up. Well, nowadays.
Oh no, that was normal. I'm talking about during the stay. Like if you like were like, oh, I'm having a fucking anxiety attack, they would just fucking
At what rehab?
Riverside.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, Riverside.
Now
if I didn't go to
comes
if I
in
didn't
your
go to
indigent care
Teapot,
pack with like a toothbrush and your sandals. There's a little Suboxone in there.
bro, if I didn't go to
Something
Teapot
text.
the first time, I would never because they don't do the book club in Riverside. It's literally
They
just
bring meetings in there, but that's it. Yeah.
But that's it. It's like where Teapot is. It is fucking from the time you wake up. I don't know how it's like now because I went back in 2015, I think.
good friend of mine is
turned it into a money hole.
Who, Logan?
No, we're not gonna drop his name, but he knows. Not that he listens. He will listen if I tell him to, though, motherfucker.
but don't because he's gonna be mad that I mentioned any of this. The
The
vibe has shifted somewhat. It's still very heavy on it.
yes, but it is definitely shifted. It used to feel like different than it does now. It feels like
You can get away with more now.
Oh, you can.
well,
Is
everybody,
Hans still
everywhere.
there?
So no, I see him a
They
lot.
sold it.
Oh, they sold it. Yeah, Hans goes.
Private equity bought it.
Oh, okay.
Serenity.
Serenity. My therapist was Danny. Did you ever know him? He was good. He was good. I fucked with
But
him. But he also
everyone-
made me stay 60 days, that fucking bitch.
I don't know if there's a few houses that aren't to the level, but there's a point now. If you get to a certain level and you have an X amount of people and want to continue your FAR accreditation, even with recovery housing, you have to accept people who are on Suboxone.
Yes.
It's gotten into the government level. That you have to
I knew that because I know they're doing a lot of things with veterans too, which that's definitely.
Suboxone is the devil, dude.
No, I know. Well, I don't know personally, but I know because
You know what I think
it's like
about?
methadone. That shit don't. That thing is just another. It's you
Well,
just get
there's
addicted to something else.
There was like this aha moment. I imagine like the big round table with all the evil people around it in the 80s. Or when was it that Coca-Cola was no longer allowed to have cocaine in it? Was that the 80s or was that like the 60s?
I don't know.
Do you remember or not remember? You know that the original formula
Yes.
of Coca-Cola had cocaine.
that
in
was
it?
big in World War II. Just to circle it back.
But there was
to
this
fucking-
moment where they were like, "Fuck, dude, we can't put cocaine in this anymore." And then they all sat around. They realized they're like, "Well, fuck, dude, cocaine. The lifespan of your clientele is very short because we're like really, but sugar." Now, sugar, we can hook these motherfuckers for life because it's slow killing them. And it was just like this amazing thing. Coca-Cola became this worldwide thing, and it's just all people just are fucking addicted to sugar. It's the same thing with Suboxone. They're like, man, heroin and fentanyl, these people are dropping like fucking flies. But if we can get them on the subs, they can zombie around for the next 60, 70 fucking years, and we can just be milk living off the juice, bro.
Methadone's the same way.
Very sad, man. And it does not, and what it does, in my opinion, maintenance drugs block the connection to a higher power in a real way.
Not going
my
to comment on that.
I mean, I know that there's the idea that maybe they bridge a gap for a lot of people that are in desperate situations, but I don't know. There's no biological necessity for narcotics to be in your bloodstream, so.
So Chris Cornell was on benzos.
Yeah.
Lucky.
After decades of
They're prescribed,
proven, yeah, but he wasn't before.
Yeah. And Chester Bennington committed suicide 2 months after Chris
they were
Cornell.
homies.
They were close friends. I'm reading about it right now. And he only had a trace
He
amount of
sang at his
alcohol in his
funeral.
system. Yeah.
He's saying Alleluia. Really, only a trace amount of alcohol?
Can you imagine that
Bro, that
version
takes
of Hallelujah?
fucking balls, dude.
Hallelujah.
Actually, there's a video of it from like the bushes.
I thought you said you never thought about him, but he sang Hallelujah at his funeral.
You love
Well, I know about
Chester,
Chris-
dude.
Bro, you a Chester stan, bro.
I know about Chris
Chester
Cornell.
head.
Fucking shit.
Can you
dude.
imagine? So most time you hear about suicide, people are fucking loaded.
Yeah.
Trace amounts of alcohol. Dude, I had a friend whose dad found out he had cancer and took himself out with a 45, dead sober, bro. Can you imagine shooting yourself
Some
in the
people,
head?
yeah, dude. A lot. I
Completely
mean, no, I can't imagine that, but
I imagine it all the time.
I can imagine shooting you in the head sober.
I can imagine taking this knife and fucking just stabbing
Jamming it.
you, but in your
like,
like
come on,
leg.
man. Can we
In
just
your-
talk about it? Can
In
we
your
just talk-
fucking leg, so you like I hit an artery.
wait,
and you
wait,
had-
wait,
yeah.
wait, wait,
Wait.
Or should we have a whole podcast on Suboxone? I feel like I touched a nerve a little bit.
I don't want to take that stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not part of my sobriety.
I've gotten in a lot of trouble at detoxes, getting on my soapbox about it.
Oh, you mean discussing it?
Yeah.
I thought you meant on Suboxone.
No, I would never and you know what sucks?
I will say they say it doesn't get you high. They get you high. I've got
gets you
high
high,
before.
bro. That's-
But
yeah.
you know what really sucks when you're on when I was in the throes of my addiction, if you do Subox and Subutex or any of these artificial opioids, it does block your receptor, so you cannot get high off of real dope for like 48 hours. So sometimes it'd be all you could find, and then you do it, and then you'd be fucked for like 2 days. It's a real bummer, dude.
Yeah,
Real buzzkill. Man.
that's why I didn't fuck around with that shit, dude.
I just feel like it's just the government getting in on the dope game is all it is. It's not.
I just like drinking.
You don't think they've been in on the dope game?
Yeah, but this is them getting in on a whole nother level, and
They
it's all
make the problem and then they
doctor-approved.
make the cure for the problem.
The government made basically crack cocaine and the fucking drug.
Hell yeah!
drug
When I
epidemic.
thank them for that, crack cocaine was
No, dude.
Hell of a drug.
yeah.
Cocaine ruined me.
When it's running through the veins of a small town thug. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Did you write that?
No, it's Slaves. You heard that punk band?
No.
Slaves, the drummer is the singer. It's just a drummer and a guitar guy, and the drummer is the singer.
No, it's not.
They've had 2 different names too. There's
They changed their name because people thought it was offensive.
final thoughts.
How'd you
Sean?
know I got this at Walmart?
Ozark is a Walmart company. It's on the blade. I have a few
No,
knives,
we-
but these are the only knives I buy now. The
I
the
just
old timers. You saw my
good
old-timer?
luck following this.
Did you steal my old timer? You fuck.
What are you talking about,
Where's
dude?
my? You have it. Oh yeah.
No, I don't. I swear to God. You.
there it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You paranoid,
These
bro.
are good. These are the good. These
You're
are
on
old school knives.
Suboxone, bro.
These are old school knives.
Shit's fucking lame.
You can get them on
Shit, my
Amazon these
grandpa
days.
had.
These are the only
That's
thing.
cool, though.
This is what my
Grandpa
wife got me
rules.
for Christmas, because she also gave me this big tattoo for Christmas.
She won't just.
So
hook
they're
you
not
up.
free, folks. My tattoos are not free. I do pay for them by not getting Christmas or birthday presents.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, I need to fucking hit her
Spend
up.
some more money. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Hit her up
He got
for.
a gnarly one last week.
Oh,
dude, in
it
the middle of
hurt.
his chest.
Hurt like a bitch.
Of what?
Of a lady doing a French inhale. Yeah.
What, next week, let's talk about your tattoo.
Which
In
one?
Great detail. The one you're going to get.
Okay.
I'm gonna do I want to just do a
I actually
Friday the
don't think we're going
13th
to
one.
be able to do next week. I'm going to try, though.
Well, listener, you'll find out next
All right.
week.
Sean, thanks for coming, dude.
Thanks for having
Good
me.
stuff.
Yeah, this was fun. Not.
Fucking pussy.
Go fuck yourself.
Let me
Go
know when
golfing.
let me know when it ends so
Have
I
fun
can
golfing.
so I can hit the fucking
Cue the music.